If Hutch wants to host no controller races on his own, I don't have an issue with that either. I think that could be a fun little thing to do, right? I don't see an issue with it personally. I'm sure they'll join it. Yeah, I'm sure Goofy and Rao will join up with KVM and they'll be pretty close. I mean, they won't be as good. Let's be real. They're not going to do as good as they normally do, but they'll still do really good. The reason there's a negative stigma around control users is because I know people say it's GTA, bro. The game was meant to use for controller. The thing is, the way that Nopixel is set up is you're supposed to use the keyboard and mouse, right? All the keybinds are native keyboard and mouse. It's literally like everything from the get-go is designed to be used on a keyboard and mouse. Okay, so while yes, GTA is a game designed to be played on controllers, Nopixel is not a game designed to be played on controllers. And so when people see people using controllers to race on it, and like using special tools to make it work, it does kind of come off as being ultra sweaty because you're going around the intended, you know, input method for the server, and you're using your own input method, which is superior, right? Which is why it comes off as sweaty. Even though technically, yeah, GTA is a game meant to be used on controllers, Nopixel never was. Right? Well, yeah, controllers do give you an advantage, and it does make you better. It's a roleplay server. It's okay if someone has a little bit of an advantage over you. Right? But at the same time, I also want to empathize with what like Summit and Hutch are saying, okay? Because I really do get it, you know, with them saying like it makes it not fun and racing isn't interested when you have to sweat all the time. I totally get that, and I vibe with that a lot. Okay, I really get it too. But the thing is, I just don't know what the fucking solution is, because I just don't know. All right, like I get it. I totally understand. Like 2.0 racing compared to 3.0 racing was way better. Okay, like the mechanics of 3.0 racing are better. Right, like it's hard to explain. The mechanics of 3.0 racing are better. Like the racing app, the sticks, the way the cars drive, the cars themselves. Wise guy fucking knocked out of the park with that shit. Okay, but the culture around racing in 2.0 was a lot better in 2.0. And I think a lot of that just comes down to the fact how small and controlled it was, right? Like in 2.0 racing, it was basically Titanium, Zoomer, myself, JJ, Summit, and 8 times, Hutch, you'd have like a lot of the LSU hangarounds, you know, and it was like a really tight-knit group of people. Racing wasn't constant, and it was something that picked up every now and then, you know, and when we did it, it was fucking dope. Nowadays, racing has become like Need for Speed, where it's constantly happening. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. It just makes the culture that we had around it really hard to enforce, you know? Yeah, Tony, sorry. I'm just kind of like really loose on names right now. But I totally get it, because Summit and Hutch are right, and that the culture of racing now feels a lot worse than it does. But I think a lot of that comes down to the fact that racing is no longer something that people do for fun, and it's now something that people do to make money. So in 2.0, Mary made all of her money racing. So, like, that sounds kind of hypocritical to say, but the thing is, back then, you almost never made money racing, okay? You paid in for the fun of it and to get racing points, and only a select few people made their money. Mary was incredibly unique in 2.0 and being able to make literally all of her money doing that.